Got to give Steve a little bit of time. This is the second time I've only done a bit of Combat Alley. And we have a lot of vehicles left in it. And when there's that many, we only tend to do where it's empty. I can't really blow over cars. So that's avoided at all costs because, yeah, it does throw all kinds of foreign objects and debris. It's not just, oh, it's just snow. But there's ways to do it. And I'll allow him to finish off that swipe before I start. And you can see why I got back into wearing hats, considering I never really was a hat wearer outside of wearing a beret, bush hat, and that type of thing. But my job has me facing the sun quite a bit and riding into it more often than not. Prairies. So, to enable me to do it, I'm back and wearing hats. I still can't get this seat raised, which is not making my life any easier. All my mirrors now are on a bad angle to function properly. God, he doesn't have that much room around to maneuver. That should be the last swipe he takes. I'll be able to start. So all I did is basically blow from one parking lot over the corral into the second one. Steve will grade it up into another windrow. In this area here, there's only 2 corrals, so I blow it into the field after that. I've got room to do it here, nothing really that will be serious apart, other than a handful of vehicles. And then figure out where he's going after that. Hey. Oh well, it works. I'm competent enough in these vehicles that I could take over teaching it right now. Although I still got to work on the mechanics for it. That's coming along, and most of it we've got maintained. Outside of changing cutting edges and or fluids, additions, and that, it's got its own greasing system. As long as you don't put in the wrong type of grease. That one of the Army guys did because, yeah, grease. Yeah, well, we had 4 vehicles that needed to have their entire lube system finished. Makers were not happy over that. Was good for a laugh, though. And so, weather-wise, supposed to warm up next few days, so whatever we don't get to, we probably won't, as when it gets cold again, we'll be frozen slush. Not my call, I can't control the weather. Okay, he's done. How do I want to come at this? Oh, yeah.
Good to go, Mike.
Park brake was on. Yeah, he's got just enough room. I think I will go down this way. You can see the windrow that he left. And I'll cut through here, put it into the hospital's parking lot. Get my RPMs up. Still should be on shoot. Protect the danger area. Clear up. Bit of a path so I can get the loader in there proper. Do have to watch out for curbs. At least this lot doesn't have any bikes buried. I broke a shear pin there for a second. I don't know if I can get it. There we go. 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 it. It's a little bit too much on the ground, lifting off my tire, so I wasn't getting any traction. And I only have inches between me and the gate, so raise this up a bit. Shoot the deflector away from that, I don't even know what type of car that is. Nissan? Or Ford? Not really paying attention to it, so other than not wanting to hit it. Okay, straight run time. Make sure it's level. Whoa. Now, there's a few ways I could do this. I could shut it down. But as long as I've got a good idea of where the stone's going, I'll run it up until I'm as close to the vehicle as I can, so it's only getting the misting and powder. Then I'll stop it, clear the chute, deflect it, the other side of the car, do it again. Might be better ways of doing it, but I find this works. Then I got to figure out where he went to next. And I don't want to get in a UMS parking lot. Keep an eye on the sides. Make sure I don't have any spillage coming out. At the airfield last night. Coffee getting cold. Power boxes can generally take the pressure, but it is a lot of pressure. We do actually have somebody on base who goes around and looks for damages. So far this season, that's mostly been Mark and his manhole covers. Which I find hilarious. You know how they can be lifted up, but it does take some effort. Mind you, I haven't done it with a plow. In my defense, it's one of the few on base that have grates open enough that my curb bumpers got caught in between it. Oh well. Didn't happen this year. I tend to try and learn from my mistakes. Can't recommend that enough. Not sure how many more videos I'll be doing tonight. I did have some stuff I want to talk about, but at the same time I've got to focus on what I'm doing here. big one I mentioned earlier. Brother, I feel fine. You have a good day.